Alright, so let's react to this TikTok video. Okay, this is the first video. We're gonna give it a once over and then break it down and react to it.
I wouldn't say I've given up on dating, but I will say that I don't have much hope left when it comes to dating because y'all, it's crazy out here. So the other day I went to Chanel store, right? And this guy, like, he runs up to me as I'm leaving and he's like, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you, you're so sweet." And he was just like, "I would love, to take you out on a date." So at first I was like, "Oh God, here we go again." But then I was like, "You know what? Here's my number. I would love to go on a date and get to know you better." So then, he takes me out. We go on a date. And y'all, it was an amazing date. We had tea. He was really nice, And then the next day, this man messages me. I kid you not. And he says, "Hey, could you teach me how to make money online?" And I was like, I create content, but I also help businesses scale through social media. And, as I'm thinking about it, I was like, "What would you like to learn?" He was like, "Are you hiring?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not hiring." And he was just basically like, "Just teach me how to make money. I have an EIN number, XYZ." And I'm just thinking in my head, sir, I don't know. And I always have a hard time ending these videos, but like, y'all, when I'm done telling the story, I just be so speechless myself because people are freaking crazy. What do you mean? Can you teach me how to make money? Sir, do I look like a trade school to you? I wouldn't say I've given up on.
Here's the thing, right? Please tell me your thoughts, right? After hearing her story. But here's my thought, right? For one, off the bat, yes, asking a woman you just met if she's hiring to work for her, that's stupid, right? That's literally stupid, right? Asking her to teach you some stuff, I think that's fine, right? That's the thing. That's the part where I'm going to talk about more, right? But it's like a woman you just met. I've never. This is the first, right? This is the first. Someone that you ask out, you also ask, are they hiring so you go work for them? How could you think that's going to be a healthy start? Because I hope she doesn't think that there's going to be feelings involved, because this might be strictly business then, right? Because look at this, right? This man sounds, I don't know how old she is, right? She's probably in her 20s, maybe early to mid 20s. So this man is most likely in his early to mid 20s as well. Okay, so it is a sad thing that on average, right, more women are entrepreneurs than men, right? So women are leveling up in the entrepreneurship more than men. So that is a sad thing. So this 23-year-old, he doesn't want to go to the conventional long route to becoming financially stable. He wants to, do the entrepreneurship and, the quick routes like women are doing. Understandable. But you're asking to work for another woman that's around your own age. I don't know what you think what kind of outcome that's going to be, right? And this is the thing, right? This is the thing where I say so many men are guideless, right? They're directionless. They don't have mentors. I think men need it the most because, again, men don't know what to do, right? They don't know how to go about the world because the world is, right now, more than ever, the world is not geared towards men, right? The world does not look out for men. They don't care. The world doesn't care about men. right? Men are expendable. Who cares if men succeed? So it is hard. And it's hard for men knowing what to do, what path to take and shit like that. I get it. But it is a bit stupidity, right? To ask a woman, oh, can I work for you? Yeah, that's not a good thing. But let's dissect it.
On dating, but I will say that I don't have much hope left when it comes to dating because y'all, it's crazy out here. So the other day I went to Chanel store, right? And this guy, like, you know, he runs up to me as I'm leaving and he's like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. And I'm like, oh, thank you, you're so sweet. And he was just like, I would love, you know, to take you out on a date. So at first I was like, oh God, here we go again. But then I was like, you know what?
Already the jadedness. Right? If this woman is as young as I'm assuming, she's already this jaded. So, this woman is on a path to continue being single, late in her 30s, and so on, right? She'll probably be a successful businesswoman, right? She'll probably be successful in her career, or whatever it will be, right? She'll probably will be successful in it. But, as things are right now, she'll probably won't. There's a high chance that she won't be successful in relationships because, like I said, already at this early age, early aged, if she's this jaded, yeah, I don't think that's gonna lead to anything, right?
Here's my number. I would love to go on a date and get to know you better. So then, you know, he takes me out. We go on a date. And y'all, it was an amazing date. We had tea.
How did you get to know him? I mean, did you get to know what... It's like, do you know what he does for work? It's like, it's weird because, like, do you know what he does? Because if he's asking to work for you, he's asking you how to make money. Does he do anything? I mean,
he was really nice, you know, and then the next day, this man messages me. I kid you not. And he says, hey, could you teach me how to make money online? And I was like, I mean, you know, I create content, but I also help businesses scale through social media. And, you know, as I'm thinking about it, I was like, what would you like to learn? He was like, are you hiring? And I'm like, no, I'm not hiring.
That is ridiculous. Like I said, right? That's the point. That's the part where it really... Why you... It's like, seriously, man? This is a woman you just asked for a date and now you ask to work under her? It's like... I don't know. I find that embarrassing. I find that, like, do you have any self-respect? Here's a woman that you asked on a date. And now you're also asking her, can I work for you? I don't know. I mean, he's a go-getter, I guess. But it's like, seriously?
And he was just basically like, teach me how to make money. I have an EIN number, XYZ. And I'm just thinking in my head, sir, I don't know. And I always have a hard time.
See, this is the thing, right? I wanted to talk more about the teaching part, right? You've always heard that women wants to get with a man that lead me, teach me, right? Help me level up, right? Because this is the thing, right? A lot of women date men that are on the already finished. Men that already made past the finish line. They already made it, okay? Now they want to extract the information from those men. But it can't happen in reverse, obviously. Men can't learn from women. This is the thing, right? Women always say, we can help out each other. We can teach each other. Really? What are you learning from women? This is the thing, right? Why it is so common for women to date men that are above them, so they don't have to teach them anything because they have nothing to teach them, or they don't want to teach them anything. Here's a man, right? Again, like I said, the whole working for her that was idiotic. But wanting some opinions, wanting some like a lesson or something, an advice, or just anything to help him level up. Is that a bad thing? If she's succeeding, why not want to learn from her, right? This is now, again, right? If he was trying to, this was his ulterior motive from the beginning, it's kind of weird. But let's say the hypothetical situation where, he's asking her on a date, he's trying to date her, but he also wants to, he sees that she's succeeding and he wants to learn something too, right? He wants to level up himself. So while they're talking, getting to know each other, he also wants to know, what's her recipe for success. It's not that terrible. This is the thing with women is like amazing that to me that one, you're hypocrites in the sense that like you can't see that here's a man that women want to date men that have leveled up, right? Men that are succeeding or maybe on their way to success, yet they won't have a hand in it. They don't want to have a hand in it. They want a man to do it on himself, and then once he succeeded, they can jump in and reap the rewards, right? Without the they don't want to suffer, right? They don't want what is it, what is it, suffer love, is that what they call it? Struggle love. They don't want to do struggle love, right? I guess it's understandable, but this is the thing, right? This is the thing. Hypothetical situation. Fine, she doesn't help this man. Okay, she doesn't help him now. So he leveled up himself. He succeeds. He's become a 6-figure man, maybe even more. And now what? There's a chance that she would want to date this man because he succeeded. He is now top tier man, right? He's probably good looking. He was nice to her on the date and all this shit. And now he also has the success to go along with it. But men like this will see like, you had no part in this. So I can date you. I can have sex with you. But you are not owed anything. Right? You don't qualify for anything. Why would I marry you? Why would I risk my assets for you? Right? Why would you qualify for any of my assets? Qualify for all my hard work? You don't. Because, again, you don't want to struggle love, which is fine, right? But you definitely don't qualify for reaping success. Because you weren't there for, all the hard times. And this is the thing, right? For women, men will never, or it is not the majority of men, right? And it's rare for most men or any men, right? Very few men to reap the rewards from women's success. That don't happen often, right? I'm not saying it never happens, but again, that's the minority of the minority of the minority. In general, if a woman's succeeding, she's not going to get a man that's below her, right? A man that's going to reap the rewards of her success. They're not, right? I'm not saying, again, it's not impossible, and it's not like it never happened, but it doesn't happen on the majority of cases. It doesn't. So, it don't matter if you're successful. It don't. Now, do men get with women their equals? Yeah, right? So, this is the thing, right? He wants to be your equal. So the logic thing is, right? If you actually, of course, they just met. So really, why would she care about him? She don't. But this is the part where maybe invest in him, right? At least it's not like you're investing money in him, right? But you're investing maybe a bit of knowledge, maybe a little bit of time for him to level up, if he was nice in all these other areas, but he's just not, financially at a good place, well, I mean, help him to be your level. It's not the worst thing, okay? Now, yeah, you don't have to waste your time if you don't see a future in it. Fine, you don't. But this is the thing, like I said. How can you expect now another man which so many women are asking men at their level or above. So many women. But there's not that many men that are that. And a lot of times, the men like that are older men. Because this is the reality of a lot of men. They don't reach financial stability or even success until later in their life. Because they go usually to the traditional route. Like the 9 to 5, work the 9 to 5, and then, raise in that job, right? Get raises, get higher positions within that job throughout years. Usually men don't do the entrepreneurship, men don't. So you have to get a man that's older. Now you want a man that's younger, yet you complain that, he doesn't make the same amount, or he doesn't have, he doesn't have money and all that shit. But he's like, this is the thing. It's like, these are the parts where, you know what? It is a different world for men than it is for women. Like I said, there are programs, there are scholarships, there are grants, there are things, there are people out there looking for the success of women. They're looking for it, they're helping it, they're pushing it, they're propping it, they're supporting the success of women. Nobody is supporting or caring about the success of men, right? I mean, there are people that care about success of minorities, right? And if you're a man, that's a plus, or that's a byproduct, or, just something. But not in men in general. So this is, like I said, this is insanity. Here's a man that, if he's a good man in all these other areas, why not help him level up, right? I just think that's the insanity and hypocrisy, right? Where you ask for men that are at a certain level, but you don't want to be a part of him getting to that level. So why would he value you? So many of these career women, right? These entrepreneurs, these career women, these 6-figure women, right? They want these 6-figure men, but they don't understand the mindset, how these men think, how men think in general. Men in general will think that, okay, I worked this hard to get where I am. Why would you benefit from it? Why? Okay? And then you wonder why these men cheat, these men, lie, they go with many women, they don't settle down. You wonder why. Because these men have gotten to a position where they can live the life where they want to live it, right? Because no woman was there for them through the down. But plenty of women are there with wanting to be there for them while they're up. So men are not stupid like women think they are. Men can be selfish, but in a time where he has to work this hard to get where he is allowed to be selfish, well, he's going to be selfish. So this is the thing, right? And women complain, I struggled with this man, and then he cheated on me anyway. See, and that's a perfect. This is a perfect answer, right? It's not that you struggled with a man and he cheated on you. It's that you picked the wrong man to struggle with and he cheated on you. That's the thing, right? If any woman ever said that, I've done it before, right? I struggle. I was down. I hold him down and he still cheated on me. Well, you hold down the wrong man. You picked the wrong man and then was loyal to the wrong man. And then it just so happened he cheated on you. So who's there to blame? That, he wasn't loyal to you while you were loyal to him? No, because you picked a man that really wasn't loyal to begin with. You picked a man that was terrible to begin with. You deluded yourself in thinking that this guy's a good man, but he wasn't. So that debunks that thing, right? The women are saying that, oh, I supported I supported the man, and then I still, ended up in a bad position. Well, you just picked a terrible man. There are plenty of men, right? Plenty of men out there that will value a woman that is that kind of loyal. Plenty of men. You just so happened wasn't attracted to these men, or you didn't attract these men. So yeah.
I'm ending these videos, but like y'all, when I'm done telling the story, I just be so speechless myself because people are freaking crazy. What do you mean?
Again.
Can you teach me how to make money, sir? Do I look like a trade school to you?
Again, right? The crazy part that he asked to work on her, yeah, I agree. That was a bit crazy. That was stupid. But she's talking about the trade school part. It's crazy for you to teach somebody else or give advice, right? Or give the recipe of your success for someone else. The selfishness in that, right? The selfishness in that. See, this is the thing, right? Women have put themselves in a position where they can be selfish. So how can you blame a man when he has done the same? So how can you blame a man who's like 6 figures, a millionaire? He's well off now. He's good looking. He's charming. He's whatever. He's at a position where, you know what? Many women want him. Okay? He has put himself in that position. So now he has the right to be selfish if he so chooses, because he has done the work. He has grinded and sacrificed or whatever to get in a position where, you know what? Women want him. He's top tier man. He's desired by many women, right? So, and I'm talking about he did it through work, right? Grinding, doing the job, doing the career, doing whatever to make himself top tier in all areas, practically. So, no duh that, these men don't want to commit. These men are cheaters. These men are liars. Well, okay. Were you there through his down? No, you weren't. You are there to reap the rewards of his success. So, these men don't value you, right? Maybe you're beautiful. Yeah, it's fine. Maybe you got a body. Okay, but so what? You're just another woman that's good looking that wants him. You're a dime a dozen. What makes a woman possibly special is that she saw him, okay, at his worst. She was there at his worst. And she continued to be there at his worst. And that's why a lot of people, and I'm for one to say it, you want a man? You want a man that possibly there's a higher chance of success? Find a man in college, right? Where you're both equal, you're both, trying to level up. So, yeah. What do you guys think?